All right, what is up? What is up? What is up, Nagy Nation? It is Phil Nagy and Nagy on Sports joining you here. It is game number 7. Our simulated NBA Finals has made it all the way to a game 7. The Heat were up, or excuse me, the Nuggets were up 3-1, and then the Heat came storming back, winning games 5 and game 6. And frankly, they weren't even very close. The Nuggets went ice cold in those third quarters, and the Heat remained hot. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Happy evening to you here. But excited to bring this Game 7 to you. So with the Nuggets starting to run away with it here in the second quarter. We'll see if the Heat have a second half comeback in them. Otherwise, this could be pretty quick because this second quarter, 29-13, they are just dominating them right now in this particular case. Whew. All right, well, how about that? 40-21 in the second quarter. What's up, Mitchell? Woof, woof, indeed. So 77-61. This may not end up being as exciting of a game as we had thought it would be for Game 7. Wish that it would be, but we are at the mercy of the offline sim. So we're going to bring it to you. Maybe the Heat have a fun little comeback in them here. 77-61. The Nuggets with an opportunity to lift the Larry O'Brien here in Game 7. Winner go home is what it says in the bottom right now. Underneath, tipped and stolen by Kevin Love. That's a good start. Jimmy down the other way. Again, we've seen big comebacks happen in the series before. This third quarter will be paramount to get it down to about 8. Here's Jimmy right into the slot, wide open for the little leaner. And it'll go. 17 for Jimmy, 78%. Maybe shoot a little bit more there, Jimmy. Maybe shoot a little bit more there, Jimmy. Scope around the screen of Jokic. He'll try to fire a 3. Rebound. Jokic, and he'll tip it up and back in. And Nikola Jokic has been very, very good in this series, especially in the games that the Nuggets have won. Butler now around the screen, spin move back, and he'll lay it in with the left hand, gets his own rebound, fires a tough one, and then Adebayo can't get the second rebound. Now we're going to get a jump ball now between Bam and Jokic. Thought that he had the nice, easy left-handed layup. Good defense again. Michael Porter, so much length. This one will be taken by the Heat. So much length where Michael Porter made that miss. Now Strus, and it's stuffed at his face by Gordon. Now Benson, wide open, drills it. They needed that. 79-66. Can they get this thing down to 10? Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here this evening. Porter from a long 2-point jumper, and it'll go. 81-66 here now. So again, most of the damage done in that second quarter, which we watched happen offline of sorts. Decided to bring this one to you. We'll also continue the Stanley Cup Finals after this one as well. Long 3, and it won't go. They need to hit some of those threes for sure. Now Jokic outletting all on his own down to the other end, being guarded by Max Strus. A mismatch if he wants it. He'll go to Gordon now, over stolen by Jimmy. And Butler will come up to the right side, and it's stolen away from him into the hands of Bruce Brown, who's in there for now for Jamal Murray. Looks like he's ready to check back in. Porter now underneath to Aaron Gordon. Turn around, little sky hook from the right hand. And it will not go. Rebound to Kevin Love. Now Gabe Vincent down the other end to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy spinning, driving, penetrating. He's stuck now. Can't go anywhere. Watch for the 3 seconds. He'll just kick and fire and miss. And rebound Adebayo. And he can't hit the layup either. So that's not a good sign there. The 2 primary offensive weapons in this series, and Jimmy and Adebayo, both a little bit cold to start this half. And they're going to need both of them if they want to come back from this deficit now at 15. Brown pick and roll, and he'll just fire left side, and a rebound by Adebayo. Outlet to Jimmy Butler the other way. Butler, top of the key, guarded by Porter Jr. Pass to the right side from the elbow. Vincent in and out, but a rebound Kevin Love, and Love in trouble now, guarded by Jokic. He'll just take it back out. 6 on the shot clock, 5 now around a screen. Vincent, and Vincent will be fouled. Take it right strong at Jokic, and that'll be a foul there. Spoelstra No stranger to game 7s, of course, cool as a cucumber over there, knowing that his team can do it. Whether or not they will, of course, is the other question. As Jamal Murray checks back into the game for Bruce Brown. Back to the starting 5 for the Nuggets here. Heat trying to chip away at this lead again. The big damage was done in that second quarter. And now trying to get back into this one. Here's Jamal Murray. Guarded by Gabe Vincent. Now back to our pass to Jokic, and he'll lay it up with the left hand. Easy play there. Adebayo kind of got turned around. 24 for Jokic. Actually, Adebayo is 7 for 9 shooting for 18 points there. He was actually having a pretty good day. Just because we saw him miss one of his 2 shots earlier. Butler going 1v1. He'll try to get to that spot. He's going to press it onto the baseline. Now Strus for 3. In and out. Rebound. Gordon the other way to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious hands it off to Jamal Murray, and the Nuggets again in no hurry with that lead. Still at 15. Around the screen, now Murray around another screen. He'll take it, dribble penetration, laid up with the left hand. Too strong, rebound, Kevin Love. Jimmy Butler now the other way. Looks like Tyler Hero ready to check into this ball game. Potentially a spark off the bench. Vincent underneath now, Kevin Love with 10 on the shot clock. Bodying down Aaron Gordon. Left hand, little drop step, won't go, can't get his own rebound. Jokic comes flying in to secure the board, and now Murray's got some numbers if he hurries. He'll go to left baseline, careful not to step out of bounds. Step back jumper for Jamal Murray, in and out, rebound Kevin Love. Now Vincent, as both teams have gone cold here a little bit. Somebody needs a basket. Adebayo bodying up against Kentavious Caldwell Pope. A little turnaround jumper. He's just got a drop step that uses his body. That is not his shot. Didn't like that choice. Now Porter with a floating jumper, and it won't go. Sloppy basketball on both ends right now here in our game number 7. You can see it's been an ice cold day rather for Porter. 3 of 9 shooting here in this game. Of course, it doesn't really matter with the 24 from Jokic, and they're up by the 15 points here. Underneath to Kevin Love. Can the Heat get a basket? Love's going to have to force it. Long turnaround jumper, and he won't get it to go. Not a black jersey in sight for an offensive rebound. And Porter will go down the left side. So we haven't seen a basket here in a couple minutes. Already 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Played the first half of this one, and it's been pretty cold. Jokic misses the jumper from the right wing. And now Vincent the other way to Jimmy Butler. Can he get around the corner? He cannot. Big-bodied Michael Porter closes off his entry, but he's going to make it in anyway. Misses the layup, gets his own rebound, foul, and it goes in. Aaron Gordon got him on the putback, and now Jimmy with a chance for the conventional 3-point play here. And that would get it down to 12 again if they can get this thing to like 8 as they bring in some 3-point shooters now with Hero and Duncan Robinson with Kyle Lowry. And then left Jimmy Butler in there as a very small 4 to go with Bam. Hey, Felgren, go Browns. Jeff Green now is checked into the game. Michael Porter Jr. Long pass stolen by Hero. Tyler Hero freshly into the game. He'll outlet Butler. Butler running the floor. Butler taking a strong layup, in and out. Rebound Jokic. Couldn't get it to go. Missed opportunity there to get it right to 10. Is where they need to be. Hope you guys are doing well. Underneath pass, Jokic, he was really camped in and into the restricted area. Now he'll jump stop, spin move, lay it up and in. Just good basketball. 26 points for Jokic in this one. And instead of lead being at 10, it's now at 14. Butler trying to go hard against Jeff Green, bodying him down, rolling, turning, spinning, dunking home. That's a high percentage shot from Jimmy Butler. He's got 22 now to pace the Miami Heat. Is the comeback on? Stops and scores. Caldwell Pope now getting some screen help. He'll try to take it then all the way back out, but then actually goes out of bounds. Jokic on a pick and pop was in the corner, but a bad pass. And now Caleb Martin's going to check in for a little bit, and they're going to rest Jimmy Butler. Likely going to have to play the entirety of the fourth quarter, so Butler will get a blow. Now Hero. can he be the hero? Came in that game 5, which is when they said he was available in real life. He's played a little bit. Takes it strong there. He's going to get fouled. An opportunity with 2 good foul shots to get it to 10, which is exactly what they need here. Hero gets it to go. He'd have been to the line for, this is the 5th time shooting a foul shot in this half. Points with the clock stopped are important. Now a pass to Caldwell Popes. He brings it up. They are up 10 now. 4:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. This is game 7. We have simulated the entirety. Here's Porter for 3, short of the NBA playoffs. It's been a very good series, very compelling series, some good games back and forth. Appreciate you guys being here with us. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. No, Pellegrin, we just, the traditional Nagy on Sports greeting of Go Browns is Hero will lay it in, and now we're under 10. Here we go. Shooting much better here in this 3rd quarter. An opportunity for the Heat to potentially get back into this thing. This 4th quarter that would be close would be really fun, as a flying 3 for Murray doesn't go. That Browns game from last night already has 300 views, man. It blew up fast on the channel, which is a lot of fun. Great game. Hero corner for Lowry, minus the stupid maddening. Adebayo around the screen of Lowry. Lowry, and he'll take it strong through the trees. No foul, and no hoop either. Now Porter the other way, but it's a 1-on-4, so he'll slow down and wait for his teammates. Now Jokic, top of the key. Little flare screen sets up Porter, guarded by Duncan Robinson. Murray now late in the shot clock. He's going to have to force something. He does, and it's a brick city. Rebound, Caleb Martin. I mean, they did win in real life, Wendell, so I have no qualms going against them. Frankly, I'm surprised the Heat have made it all the way to game 7. The way they played in real life didn't really look like they belonged. In the sim, it's certainly been much more even, Steven. Jokic, step back, jumper over Hero, and it'll go. Oh, Jokic, so good from the left elbow that time. Hero around the screen. He's got a little bit of space. He'll go, beautiful pass. Robinson wide open. Duncan Robinson. He couldn't get it to go. He needed that one. I'm going to really quieted things down here. That would have got it down to 7. Murray, left side to Green. Underneath Jokic. Jokic catch and shoot. He's fouled and he gets it to go. Ooh, Kyle Lowry was matched up on him. That is not a good mismatch. Or a good mismatch, rather, in the favor of Nikola Jokic, and he ends up taking it in. They're going to put Highsmith in, as they're going to go small here right now. Yeah, you're right, Mason. He would probably have to do that for the next 10 years to even be in the realm of LeBron's statistical output. Now stolen by Jokic there. And lays it up and in. Jokic, so he's single-handedly scored the last 6 points. And he's open to this lead right up. I did not hear that, Wendell. I can't say that I have been abreast to much Cavs offseason news, other than I saw that they drafted Emoni Bates, who at one time was supposed to be like the #1 player in this class, and just didn't go super well for him. He's kind of a Kevin Durant, like a 6'9" wing. He can shoot, but I think he was supposed to go to Michigan State, and then something changed. I don't know, NIL and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, Cavs took a chance on him. I know that. So that's about the only Cavs offseason news that I have paid attention to, other than Donovan Mitchell played in Greg Newsom's softball tournament, so that means he loves Cleveland. Or so I've been told. Around a flare screen, Robinson catch and shoot, needs it, nope. Rebound Murray now, and they may have this thing right back to 20. They had it at 8. Just a mere moment to go, and then Jokic'd. To make up a word, he Jokic'd. And he imposed his will. Another catch and shoot underneath for Jokic underneath, and now they are a 20-point lead. This thing was down at 8 down at 8. And now we're back to 20, just like that because of Jokic. Desperation 3 for Duncan Robinson. That was ugly. And this championship may have just been won in this last 3 minutes of basketball from Nikola Jokic. And Robinson finally able to drill a 3 there. Ooh, in and out at the buzzer. All right, well, we started at about 17 and we'll end at about 17, but it got down to 7. So do not be fooled. The Heat gave it a good puncher's chance, and then Jokic imposed his will. Yeah, I don't know, Paul George. I feel like Paul George is, I just hear him being hurt all the time now, right? I mean, is he even... The issue is that we love Okoro, but he's like 6'5". He needs to be like 6'8". They need a legitimate 3 who can guard, who can shoot. I agree with you there, Mason. And I'm not sure if Paul George. I mean, Paul George was a 3. He's like 6'10", but I just feel like he's always hurt. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Appreciate you being on. As we are finishing up here, Game 7, you can see win or go home. Somebody will take home the trophy tonight. Turnaround jumper from Butler, and it's in and it's out. The Heat were down big at halftime, forced away all the way down to an 8-point lead, and then Nikola Jokic just took over and grew that lead immediately back to 20 to end the third quarter. A very, very late 3 did put it back to 17, I guess is where we're starting now. Jokic underneath, guarded by Kevin Love. Beautiful pass to an open Kentavious Caldwell Pope, who drills it, and we're back to 20. That's what makes Jokic so dangerous. He can just catch that ball high, sees the floor so well from up there, and he can find anybody that he wants with the pass. And when they're shooting, they are extremely difficult to stop, which is what they did not do in those games 5 and 6, which was shoot the ball particularly well. As Love's going to have to force this one, and it's going to be a rebound for the Joker, who brings it up himself. Murray now slowing it down with 10 and a half to go in the championship. There's the double team. It comes, he spins out of it and dunks it home. My goodness. Oh, I'll see your double team, and I'll just drop, step, spin around it and dunk it home. Jokic putting on a clinic now at 37. Absolutely going to be the MVP of this one if it holds. Hey, George, welcome in. Missed you last night on the Browns game. It was a good one. Some classic all-time maddening moments, but we still pulled it out. Butler's going to force one. Ain't going to go, and nobody can get a rebound except for the Joker. The floor now, Jokic, a 22-point lead at his back. The Nugget fans going crazy here at the Ball Arena. Around this dribble handoff, or a DHO, as they might say. Aaron Gordon's going to pass up a 3, go underneath. Here comes the late double team, so he'll oblige to a wide-open Pope, who drills a 3. Oh, boy, it's curtains now for the Heat. They are in big trouble. And Spoelstra's going to talk about it now. I'm not sure if the double teaming of Jokic is really going to be working for you anymore, because he's hitting 2 wide open guys who drilled their open 3s here right now. Great State Farm logo shot there. That was the player of the game. Surprise, surprise. They're already going to give it to Jokic. And that's no surprise. He's been spectacular. Again, they had the lead down to 7. And then Jokic said, nope, my game. And now we're here at 25. I cannot, Wendell. I'm not sure how those two guys, I mean, obviously they were exceptional, but the game is just so different, it seems like. How about Cody Zeller for 3? That's the shot that you want. And they have emptied the bench here now. Reggie Jackson, DeAndre Jordan into the game, Christian Braun, Ish Smith with the basketball. He'll drive and kick. Derek Nanji, and he's going to drill a long jumper. So they're getting it's just so hard to tell. Like if you gave them the same level of nutrition and working out and taking care of their bodies with supplements and all that, you know what I mean? Like if you gave them all of the same advantages in the same situations and they popped them in there, then yeah, Jokic is a taller, better facilitating Larry Bird. Now we're up to 30. Man, that escalated quickly. Sorry, friends, I really wanted it to be an exciting game for us, but it is not. It is out of hand, Wendell. You are 100% right. 110-80. The lob to DeAndre Jordan, and this place is going bonkers now. Again, the Miami comeback looks like it's going to come up short, and that the Nuggets will win the Larry O'Brien Trophy. I did, Mason. I thought it was exceptionally good. Is there a second season? I've watched the first season. I don't know if there's been a second season yet. Has there? Yeah, no, it was super good. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed kind of the style that it was shot in and that kind of stuff. It's crazy. And again, some of the Laker brass have come out and said some of these things are pretty aggressively, fictionalized, but I'm sure a lot of that stuff was actually happening. Oh, good. They are going to do a second season. There you go. Updated my HBO Max to max earlier today. Spinning DeAndre Jordan and a rebound by Jovic. Not Jokic. Gabe Vincent, and he's stolen now. Coming down the other way, Christian Braun, watch out! Dunks it home for the youngster. And this thing is just going off of the rails now. A 34-point lead for the Nuggets. They are going to be your NBA champions here with just 7 minutes to play. Jokic took over about a 3-minute span at the end of that third quarter where the Heat had gotten it down to 7, and then Jokic just immediately put the Nuggets on his back, and he either scored or assisted on the next 15 points, and that was it. Curtains now. Jackson top of the foul line. Won't get it to go. Oladipo into the game again. He shouldn't even be in there, but because they've cleared the bench, his injury has kept him out for the whole season and now stolen. So this thing is sloppy, 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 sloppy. Hey, Sean, welcome in, and go Browns indeed. Unfortunately, this one is not going to be as exciting as that Brown sim was last night, but we do appreciate you, those who were on and watching. Thank you so much to our subscribers. Also, I'm going to stay up after this. We'll do an extra late night. We'll do some more of the NHL finals as well. I've got to pick my sister up from the airport after midnight, so we're going to be staying up. Might as well stay up and sim. And foul on the way. Phil Nagy got him. I called him Derek. Derek Nandi is a defensive tackle for the Chiefs. He sure is, Mason. And yes, Larry Bird was good. That's what I said. It's just so tough to compare eras. It really is. It was just a different game. In some ways, if you plopped Jokic in, if you plopped Jokic on the Showtime Lakers, he would get roughed up so badly. You know what I mean? Like Bill Laimbeer would just break him in half, and then that would be it. Similarly speaking, like flopping Magic Johnson or flopping one of those guys into the new look NBA with all the 3 and D and pick and roll, and I don't know if Larry Bird can guard a pick and roll. You know what I mean? So the game has just changed so much. Same kind of thing. Put Nick Chubb, in the 1970s Would he be effective? Probably, but somebody would take him over their knee and, you know, break his kneecaps in the pile against the Steelers. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a different game. Similarly, I don't think that, you know, despite his physical gifts, you know, Ozzie Newsome may not have been elite if he's playing right now. He's just not fast enough. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just so hard to compare eras. Same thing, like, could Babe Ruth hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball? I don't know. I don't know if he could. I don't know if he had to try to pitch Emmanuel Clase 102 cutter. You know what I mean? I just don't know. I just don't know. Plus, like I said, all the nutrition, all of the equipment, all of the training, all of the money. You know, these NBA teams have facilities practice facilities that made the NBA stadiums of old, you know, look like, you know, high school gyms. So it's tough. It's fun to play, you know, it's fun to play radio that way, you know, sort of here, since it's such a gross game here with 118 to 89 with 4 minutes to go. Yeah, you are right about that. You are right about that, Sean, that people like Jordan and Magic and Larry and Reggie Miller and those guys, without getting hand checked and bumped every single time they catch the ball, maybe they would be averaging 60 points a game. Hero takes it up. And it's the fifth foul on Murray. But you are right, in the same way that I don't think that you could take today's players and put them back then because they would just get destroyed. You are right that maybe those guys would even just be more skilled and just more, you know, instead of Steph Curry lobbing from the logo, it would be Larry Bird lobbing from the logo. Jeff Green's going to get an and one. This 30-point lead remains intact. We're down to 3:48 to go. Just mercifully wanting this one to end. Hoped it'd be a better game again. If you're just joining us, welcome in. We appreciate you. Heat were down big at halftime. Fought really hard. Got it back all the way to 7, 8 maybe. But it was definitely under double digits. And then Jokic basically scored or assisted on like the next 20 points, and that was it. Jamal Murray's actually going to foul out of the game with 3:31. Definitely see his teammates ribbon him for that over there on the sideline. Bruce Brown will slide over to run the point. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Nowadays they would just sit there and jack those threes. It was an interesting conversation, and obviously one that we'll never fully know unless, you know, I'm sure somebody made like an all legends team on NBA 2K. If you wanted, we could see like a run like the NBA All-Star team versus like Magic and Larry and Michael and Shaq, and it could be pretty fun potentially, since we're talking about it. Maybe, heck, maybe we'll run the old Mark Price, Brad Daugherty, Hot Rod Williams Cavs, too. Some of those teams that were good enough to just only barely lose to Jordan. Jokic back in the game. Drop step, spin move, lay it up, lay it in. Is he going to go for a 40-burger in this one? I mean, I guess maybe ludicrous I would disagree with this being maybe too strong a word. I think skill-wise, the dribbling's the same, the shooting's the same, the basket's the same, you know, the same height and all that stuff. I just think, if they let them play the rules of that, I just don't know if the physicality of it would, you know what I mean, if somebody could rough up Steph Curry. You know, would he be as dynamic as he is? I just don't know. Anyway, We got a 151 left here in this game. Again, hoping everybody is having a good night. My name is Phil Nagy. You are watching Nagy on Sports. We do full simulated sporting events with live original commentary here on our channel. I appreciate all of our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to sub the channel, we'd appreciate that. If you haven't had a chance to like the video, please hit the like button as well. It helps us grow the audience. How about Caldwell Pope again? It's just too easy. They missed the basket, though. This one, unfortunately, not nearly as entertaining as we had hoped for, as we are now a minute and 15 seconds away from the Denver Nuggets, just like in real life, winning the NBA championship. Backdoor pass, and Pope's going to get a dunk. Caldwell Pope, now they're up to a 36-point lead. They are blowing the doors off of this place. Floating jumper three and rebound. Jokic, I think that's 20 rebounds number. I think he's got a 40-20 game cooking. Does Jokic. 40 seconds to go now. The natives are getting restless. This one is going to be a big one. Wendell, I hadn't thought about it. Frankly, I haven't even bought the new the show yet. It's on my list for sure. Maybe in the dog days of summer I can. Or maybe when we get close to the playoffs again, maybe we can do them. But yeah, it's just so hard to commit to that season. It's so ridiculously long. I know you've heard me talk about it before. I think baseball is way too many games. I would lob off the first and the last month of the season. I'd lob off April, and I'd lob off September. I would play the playoffs in September, make them play 100 games. But not start until May. But they'll never do that. They'll never take money out of their pockets. All right, well, let's let this play out. Your NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets, our sim mimics reality. And the players now embracing onto the court as the confetti falls. And Jokic greeting his fans there up on the bench area, getting them excited. Here is the look at the slow run onto the court. And yes, the Reds are crazy hot right now. It would be the 3 seed if the playoffs started today. Again, congratulations to
victorious. The NBA champion.
Oh, look, there's Adam Silver. That's actually his voice too.
Organization and of course this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy and I believe this suitcase are yours.
Cool. I've never watched this play out before. And there's Mike Malone, the coach, and the players, and the Larry O'Brien trophy being awarded to
You're
the
Bill
Denver
Russell, Finals MVP.
Bill Russell, Finals MVP. I love it that it's actually Adam Silver's voice. That's super cool. I've never seen that before. No surprise, Jokic is the Bill Russell MVP. George, have a good one, brother. Again, I'm going to do some more Stanley Cup playoffs after this as well because I got to stay up late. But if not, I'll catch you on the flip. So a little highlight package, a little highlight reel here. A lot of made baskets for the Nuggets, not so many for the Heat, and apparently that's it. All right, well, there we go. Jokic, how about 41, 20, and 14, plus 3 steals just for fun. Pope with 21, 21 for Gordon, 21 for Green off the bench, 10 for Michael Porter, especially because Jamal Murray actually didn't score a single bucket. He was 0 for 6 in the game, had a lot of foul trouble, actually fouled out early in this one. For the Heat, 22 for Butler, not enough. 18 for Badabayo, not enough. Hero, 15, clearly not enough. Duncan Robinson, 2 of 8. They were all 3-pointers. Zeller off the bench, Martin off the bench. There's Strus, your starting 2 guard. He was not great. Lowry, just 3 off the bench. No points for Kevin Love in this one as well. So that is going to do it for our official NBA Finals simulation. As you can see there right on the screen, the Denver Nuggets have won the championship. Congratulations to them. And appreciate everybody being on. This was a fun one. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want to hang on for a little bit, we'll do a little hockey here in a few minutes. Otherwise, thanks for watching this special Nagy on Sports presentation of the NBA playoffs. Again, we hope that you enjoyed it. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. We will say go Nuggets, go Cavaliers, and as always, go Browns.